Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Smith from A-Town today, and today we have a very special episode of the Lamps Report, probably my favorite I've ever made, because I get to explain to you something very important that all of you should know. So please, everyone who's watching, everyone who's in front of that screen, please try and pay attention to this and bear with me for a minute as I try and explain this. Here's a couple of things we need to kind of get out of the way first. For my research, I've been researching the past couple of weeks for the story. ACEL is now the new formal name of Center 2. You see that on the screen. It stands for ACE Academy Lambs Lane. The other thing is I've been informed that 9 AHS courses will be taught by AHS teachers inside of the Center 2 building because they have extra space, so that means 9 less courses will be taught here. Additionally, 376 AHS students will be attending ACEL next school year, and so if we factor in all of this, and this is the thing I was wondering during this past long weekends, how will these numbers affect enrollment and more specifically overcrowding at AHS? I'm announcing that AHS won't be overcrowded next year.
Let's go, round of applause.
We'll keep that in, yeah. Anyways, I'll kind of get through this and I'll show you kind of the math that I did and research that I did to get to this number. But if we add up all the current 9th, 10th, and 11th graders with the incoming 8th grade population, a total enrollment of 1,877 students for next school year. And you see all those numbers on the screen right now. So as I said, currently 376 total AHS students will be attending ACEL as one of the studios next school year. If you factor in the fact that half of all those students will be at ACEL at any given time, then the number of students inside the AHS building at any given day in the school year will be around 1,689. If you factor in the fact then that 9 AHS courses will be held there every single day, then we get down to a very small number of 1,554 students in AHS every single day. So I'm going to use the old capacity number of 1,654 instead of 1,757. So if you wanted to use AHS's current capacity calculations, AHS will be much less overcrowded next year at only 88% of capacity. If we use the more realistic numbers, AHS will be put at a 93% capacity. And you may be wondering, Andrew, why are those numbers so important? Let's take the fact in that last school year, AHS was at 115% capacity. This year it's around that same number. Next year, for the first time in several years, and I'm really, really glad to announce this, we won't be overcrowded. Just let that sink in. That's awesome. Now that doesn't mean we won't be crowded, because we will be crowded. We're still going to be at around 88 to 93% capacity. But still, we're not going to be overcrowded. We're not going to be squishing here like sardines. It'll be great. Maybe great, I hope so. But I'm really, really excited to announce this. This is probably my favorite Lambs Lane episode I've ever done. But anyway, some people may disagree with the numbers I've just given you. Some people just don't want to sit with the fact that Center 2 will actually help overcrowding at AHS. These numbers show that it most likely will. And so I can safely tell you that for the first time, like I said, in a number of years, AHS will no longer be overcrowded. And if you really would like to argue with me with these numbers, I'd love to get in contact with you. Please email Adam Brill, my producer, anbx3@k12albemarle.org. That's on the screen. But anyway, I'm glad to be able to announce this to you, and I hope that you all have a great day. This has been Andrew Smith from A-Town Today, and hopefully that's the last report I'll ever give on overcrowding.